created equal in a lot of different ways. You've got some that have a little bit deeper, richer sound than others. You have others that have maybe longer battery life. But I feel like the biggest issue overall when it comes to headphones is people say they fall out of my ears. They may be really great sounding, but if they don't stay in your ears, then what's the point? Bose is a name that we've trusted for just a few years now. I would say just a couple, like,
60.
you know, 6 decades at this point. And what they have done is they've delivered the sound that you've loved for decades now, but they've really reinvented the headphone in the way it's gonna stay into your ear that has multiple purposes. Number one, it's gonna stay there, but it also gives you an open ear experience, which is incredible. Let me remind you of your colors that you have available here in your Bose Ultra Open earbuds. This one right here is the white smoke. So a little bit of like a soft white, has a little bit of that deep gray into it. I love that metallic on the outside, but this is called white smoke. On top is the moonstone blue. That's gorgeous, great baby blue there. Then you have the diamond, and is this the one that was for the 60th?
Anniversary? Yeah, limited
so 60th
edition.
anniversary. That is also our most limited with less than, say that again, Brian? Oh, 200, that's it, and then that one is gone. So don't wait on that. Here it is in the black. The item number today is E322860. Should be $299. It's $249. Shipping to you for free. So take advantage of the free shipping, which, by the way, will get to you by the big day, which Christmas is in 11 days away and Hanukkah is as well. So make sure that if you need to do your shopping, you're doing it with us here because we will make sure that we get everything to you in time. Brett Hamilton, who...
Hey now.
A little tired today? It's been a long day for you.
Yeah, well, you can relate. You've been down this
I've been in
path.
those shoes, yeah. I most certainly have.
We're almost done.
Okay, so let's talk about the Ultra and what is different and sets it apart.
Yeah, well, you can tell by the way it looks. Justin and I are both wearing one. This is a unique spin on an earbud. I think the only pet peeve people have about earbuds is that they're in their ears all day.
Yeah.
So you feel it's very obtrusive. You know that it's present, and you're like, well, wouldn't it be cool if I could listen to my music without it being jammed in my ear and be able to hear everything around me? And Bose to the rescue with this open air, open ear type technology. Now, there's no way for me to replicate this. You're just gonna have to go on the way I describe it. Basically what happens is it's a tiny little sound system that's floating above your ear. In fact, show the white, the one white.
Sure.
I just want to show the little slit on the side there. It's directional. What happens is when you're listening to whatever you're listening to, a phone call, music, whatever it is, it fires that sound directly into the ear canal through that little slice right there. What's strange about all this, in a good way, is that nobody else can hear what you're listening to except for you. Now that's a great shot. Can we go back to that for 1 second?
Yep, let me.
Because that's a perfect way to show you the other cool part about it. The audio, the speaker, is where the little slice is. All of the works and all the goodness is down in that little barrel that Justin's pointing to right there. That button, that's on the right. There's a button on the left as well. There's single buttons that control everything you're going to do with earbuds. Now, you hit that barrel once, it'll play. You hit it again, it'll pause. Hit it 2 times, it'll jump ahead in your playlist. Hit it 3 times, it'll jump backwards. The phone rings on while you're listening to music. You hit that same button, it answers the call. You hit the same button to hang it up. You can't mess it up.
I'm laughing because I have no idea what this is hooked up to, but I'm playing something
are you really?
somewhere. Yeah, oh, wait, is it the...
Is it Whirly Girl?
I don't know. All I know is I'm listening to a commercial right now, and it sounds great.
You listen to a commercial? I don't even know where that's come. I don't know what you're hooked up to.
We have no... someone may have hooked this up to their phone in the studio to give it a
they're
shot.
mine. They're mine.
Oh, this is yours?
Yeah, I don't know where they...
Well, let me just explain what I hear right now. I am hearing a narrator talk over a commercial. It's rich, it's deep, but right before that, I heard sound effects to it, and there was like a car passing by, and it was like I was right there.
But the cool thing is you can hear me talking to you.
Completely.
And you can hear what you're listening to.
That's right.
But I can't hear what he's listening to. So this is a great way to cheat at work. If your boss comes up behind you and you're listening to a movie or show or whatever it is, they'll never know. You just be like, hey, how's it going, boss? Whatever, and you're like, going on in your ears, which is great for awareness. If you're a walker, if you're a jogger, if you're a runner, whatever it might be, that's the only scary part about traditional earbuds, including from Bose. People go, well, if I have them in and I have noise canceling going on, I don't know what's going on around me, and you step out in front of a truck. Well, this won't happen because you hear everything around you.
Let's talk about putting it on because it is a little bit different.
Yeah.
So when you get this at home, look at how this rolls out. The reason for that is because it's going to lock into your ear.
It's like a clip-on earring.
That's exactly the way that it
Reminds
feels.
me of my grandmother.
If you've ever worn a clip-on earring, which obviously the two of us have.
I was going to say, at some point, I don't know.
At some point in our
I'm not going
lives,
there.
unfortunately, there's a picture of me like 8 years old with them on in my Nana's jewelry store that has
Nice.
haunted me for the last
I remember
28,
being little,
whatever some years
my
of my life.
cousins and I going through my grandmother's costume jewelry and stuff like that, and going downstairs, and my mom's like, where'd you get those things? And they're like clipped to the top of the ear like a pirate and all that stuff. But yes, it is very much like a clip-on earring, and that rubber band means it flexes so that it fits any ear. It doesn't matter whether it goes in or not. It's not inside there. I know you can't tell, but it's just resting on the side of the ear there. Yep. Which gives you that awareness of the ambient noise around you and stuff like that, and yet at the same time listen to what you're listening to.
My ears, and now I will point this out, and you will probably for the rest of my career on QVC always look at me and first look at my ears. They're super small.
You got tiny ears.
I have really tiny ears.
Yeah.
My brothers have reminded me of that my entire life. So the thing with that is, though, most of those universal headphones, they don't fit me properly. Right. And so something like this that has that the customization to it, when I put this in, it just goes right on the side of it here, and it's gonna roll over top. Maybe it's gonna roll over mine a little bit more than it would with yours.
Yep.
But it's fine. I can hear everything perfectly.
Yeah, you can hear it all. And the cool part about this is whatever you're doing, if you get a phone call or a video call or whatever it might be, that will take over from what it is that you were watching on a tablet or listening to for your music and stuff like that. And these microphones that are inside the Bose earbuds are like nothing I've ever seen before. And when COVID happened and we were all locked up and we were all on the phone and video calls all day long, we quickly realized there's a big difference between good earbuds and earbuds that sound like they're underwater. You know the noise I'm trying to talk. That's because when you talk on the phone, clearly the speaker's meant to be right here, the microphone. When you're talking on the phone through a microphone in your ears, it sounds like you're talking on a microphone with a microphone in your ears. Not with Bose, they're directional. So they hear what you're saying and disperse it so that it sounds like you're right in front of the mic, which is incredible.
4 different colors I want to give you a quick reminder on. That white smoke that's up front here is a little bit of a soft gray. Then up top is the moonstone blue. This one is in honor of the 60th anniversary of Bose. It is our most limited. It is the diamond. And there's less than 200 of those to go around. And then finally we have the black over here. This should be $249.98. It's what you would pay elsewhere, but we have it, or it should be $299. We have it for $50 off at $249.98. Shipping to you for free and getting to you in time for the holidays. What's the battery life on this?
Yeah, you got about 7 hours between your charges.
Wow,
and you
that's
charge
great.
them, and charge them right in the case itself. Yeah, comes with a little wire. I know we don't have a ton of time, but I want to show you an improvement that Bose is starting to make with their earbuds, and that is giving you an equalizer. Even though typically Bose does such a good job of listening to the song, listening to the content, and going, this is the way it should sound. If, as we get older, you need a little bit more low end or a little more bottom end, there's your bass right there. Or maybe you're listening to an audiobook and you want to hear more of the mid-range, you can go and do it there. Or if you need more high end, you can do that, and there's also a couple cheats here for a bass boost and treble reducer and stuff like that. That's all inside the free Bose Music app. Please, please, please make sure you download this, because there's lots of ways to actually build shortcuts and kind of customize what the buttons do on the side of your ears.
That open ear experience means the next time that you're wearing this and you're walking your dog, you're not only going to hear your music or your favorite podcast or the person that's talking to you on the phone, but you're also going to hear the car passing by as it drives by you. You're going to hear somebody running up behind you. If there's someone in your life that lives in a city and walks around, this is a must-have, so they don't muffle out everything around them. Instead, allow them to enjoy their content, but also hear their surrounding. It's shipping to you for free. It's E322,860. Coming to you in time for the holidays, $249.99 or an easy payment of just $50 a month. Brett, nice seeing you.
Nice to see you too.
Rest of the day. I know
it's almost done. It's almost done.
Almost there.
All right, buddy.
Coming up a little bit later on in the show from Berkshire, a super